So I was watching a video where Alexa Sky was like listing off all of the stuff that she requires now. And the thing that is funny to me about this, and I talk about this a lot, is that if you a man who really get girls, then you know that a lot of these beautiful girls, these Instagram girls, these girls that regular average men think are so bougie, so high class, so hard to get, so hard to pull. If you a dude who don't get girls, you assume that. But the men who really get girls know those girls do the most for the less.
I agree. Some women want something for nothing when you take them out on dates. That includes spending large amounts of money. If you lead in with money, you can't tell if she really like you or not. She may just be around you as a succubus. That's why you have to keep the activity inexpensive to see her real person come out, then ditch her when she complains. It goes for all class levels too. Some women will try to make you believe just because a man has a lot of resources, it shouldn't bother him. That's not the point. The point is, are you here for my resources or me?
You just gotta be that dude, right? Because that dude can get those girls without having to take them on dates. Those men can get those girls without having to wine and dine them. They don't have to treat them good. They don't have to be respectful. They don't have to do anything. And those same beautiful girls that you drooling over, your dream girl, is somewhere doing the most for this dude who don't do nothing. A lot of men do themselves a disservice when they write themselves off from some women strictly off of looks. Because you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Just because she's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, you shouldn't assume you can't pull her. You shouldn't assume that. I promise you, as a woman who has been around a lot of these girls, you should never assume that. You should never assume you can't get her. Because it's a man out there doing the absolute less and getting the most. That's why I always say, when you hear the girlies running their mouth about expensive dates, you should run. Because she don't like you. She does not like you. And she's trying to compensate herself for dealing with you. Because when they like somebody, they absolutely gonna do the most for the less.
Don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Every time. That dude that she really want, that dude who really that guy, that one who get all the girls, the one that she chasing after, the one who seem like he got money, even if he may not. Maybe he do, maybe he don't. But that guy, he don't do nothing. He ain't taking no expensive thing. He ain't doing nothing. He's sending DMs with emojis. He's sending eggplants. He's sending one heart. And she's somewhere typing it up in that DM, responding back. Oh, because he got a blue check mark. That's all it takes, right? All you got to do is be that dude. That's why I say, when these beautiful girls get cheated on by some of these men who, well known and stuff like that, those women is somebody to you. But they ain't somebody to those men, because those are women who are a dime of a dozen to them. All right, they ain't no dime a dozen to you, regular dude. But for them, she ain't nobody special to him. And that's the reason why he can do the things that he do, because he don't see her as somebody special. He see her as one of many.
And we know this true because it has all the red pill talking points. Become a better man, get status, be social, lose weight, dress better, practice better hygiene, get on your purpose, get the girl, right? But if you're not top tier, I suggest using the cheap first date as a test to weed out the girls who are just trying to use you. Let's remember what dating really was initially.
Just over 100 years ago, dating as we know it today, where a man would meet a woman, buy her food, flowers, gifts, whatever, was illegal. It was a felony. Women would get arrested and sent to prison if they were seen out in public alone with a man and he started giving her gifts. Law enforcement looked at that as prostitution. Prior to 1900, which was 120 years ago, makeup was made up. The only people who wore that were actresses and prostitutes. Now all of y'all wear it, and y'all getting dated, and all of y'all are fucking basically prostitutes. That's what you are. We're dating you to fuck you. You're putting on makeup to glam yourself up like a prostitute.
You see, if we leave in the traditional things in the past, then this current way of dating need to change. With women wanting egalitarian rights in all things, then all things have to be equal. Dating needs a reform where men and women get the same thing from it. Basically a quick interview to see whether or not we're compatible, not men spending an exorbitant amount of money and women expected to have sex. That's fair and equal.
How much are you realistically considering his feelings and his thoughts when you're making a large life decision? I want us to really think about this because this is very common, and especially it doesn't matter if it's moving away, going abroad, having work opportunities where you're going abroad, traveling with friends, whatever. How much are you actually considering this man's feelings and thoughts and opinions if he's not your husband?
This city girl, city boy culture has ruined relationships. You can no longer expect a woman to be loyal just because you have sex with her, just because you take her out all the time, just because you spend money on her. She is not yours unless you put a ring on her finger, and even then, there's a possibility of infidelity. So for people with morals, because we know this is what the promiscuous people want, for people with morals, your chances are slim to none in finding someone not partaking in this bullshit. People only care about their own happiness, so don't get caught up because the person who trusts the most will get burned. This is America, over-sexualized and no one thinking about family.
Now, I'm going to give you an example, and then, because this could be a lot of you, okay? Let's say you have an awesome work opportunity where you have 3 weeks away in the summer in another land, Italy, France, whatever, and you have a really great guy on your roster, okay? You're taking him very seriously. And you're thinking, oh my God, do I take this opportunity? Like, oh my God, we're going to be away from each other for like 3 weeks, and like, I hate long distance. Like, oh my God, I can't imagine. That's a realistic one, okay? Do you go or do you not go? Because I know what I'm doing. And I'm talking more so specifically for men that you're dating on your roster for more than 3 months. I'm talking about like the 6-month mark, okay? To be playing this game. Play it this way. You're going to freaking get on that boat. You're going to get on that flight. You're going to get whatever. You're going to get that new apartment. You're going to do whatever. You're not going to think about him. I had to be reminded of this in a book that I was reading. It just kind of like, I felt like the Holy Spirit just like plopped it in my head this morning. Stop making life decisions based off of a man that you're on your roster that you're really into. It doesn't matter. Nothing's official until you have contracts. Nothing is official. It doesn't matter if he's looking at rings with you. It doesn't matter. He's claiming he's serious with you. It doesn't matter. Anything can change literally within a week, days, hours, okay? And here you are talking to your boss like, I can't go to Italy, sorry. And then here you looking foolish and stupid because now you want to go, okay? Listen, your relationship should not come above your personal needs, okay? Like your needs being met. It doesn't matter if he's paying your rent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's paying your rent, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This stuff, you don't know how it's going to end, so you need to always think about yourself. This is a prime example of putting yourself first. Stop missing freaking awesome work opportunities, networking opportunities, for the sake of, I'm gonna miss him, like, oh my God, no. Or, oh my God, I don't want to move away to the next town that's maybe 45 minutes away because we live 10 minutes away from each other. No.
Some women love their careers more than they will ever love a man or the possibility of a family. This is the modern woman for you in the Western part of the world.
You know, it baffles me the amount of women that are like, I would never let my husband tell me what to do. I'm not his child. And these same women, they'll go to work. Their boss says, hey, I need you to turn this in by 5 p.m. They say, yes, sir. The HR manager says, hey, I need you to stop saying this to your employees. They say, okay. The trash man says, I need you to put your trash cans beside the road on Wednesday mornings. They say, okay, and they do it. The speed limit sign says don't go past 65. Guess what? They don't go past 65. The nurse says, hey, you have this condition. I need you to take this medicine. They say, okay. Their single friend will say, girl, you don't need to do this for your husband. You need to tell him this, this, and this. And they say, I can trust you. You're the expert. Literally everybody else in the world will tell them, jump. And they say how high, and they do it. But when your husband, who has a covenant with God to protect and provide for you, tells you, I don't think you should do this. Yes, you should do this. No, you should not do this. It's a problem and you're oppressed.
I mean, she said it all in a nutshell. So my question is, are women in the West really worth it? This is not hating women. It's just taking a raw look at what choices we have in the S&P. It's funny because I'll get women in the comments saying I'm hating, or men in the comments saying I'm hating, but I'm literally just reacting to the videos that I see of women stating their perspectives. Somehow, if I don't pander, then I'm a hater. My videos are for the men out there who may still be blue pill and don't know how these women out here is really moving. To the women out there that get it, I have nothing but respect for you. But I truly believe it's less of those type of women and more of these modern type women out here. What say you?
Hit me with a 360 right quick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you okay? Hit me with a 360 right quick. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you okay?